and I'm here with Isaac from Apollyon Studios to talk about Ascending Inferno.
It's a Foddy and Rage game, so it's heavily inspired by Jump King, Getting Over It, Only Up. The kicker is you play as Danny, one of the siblings in the sibling duo for the game. You recently die in an accident, you get sent to Inferno, and you meet your brother Vincent there. Danny's a soccer player though, and Vincent's oddly shaped like a soccer ball, so you've got to kick him out of hell. It's a whole thing. It's very weird, artsy. The story is like really in depth for this kind of like game in this genre. We've put a lot of effort in the making sure this appeals to, not just the hardcore gamers and the speedrunners and stuff, but people who like just want to explore and see all the different like layer art for, because it's in an Inferno, right? So seeing how all the different levels look and really like the characters, or people who really like the characters and want to dive into that like sibling kind of relationship and dynamic between the two. The story itself has like 3,000-4,000 lines of dialogue or something. Like, it's really in depth. Yeah, really explores this really intricate like sibling dynamic between the two characters, because Vincent, the sibling you're kicking out of hell, he can still talk. He'll berate you like a sibling will when you fail. And like that's a dynamic I really, really enjoy. And a lot of the narrative in the game is told through secret rooms, so it's kind of this opt-in thing where it's like if the core audience, the speedrunners and the hardcore rage gamers, like they probably don't care about it, but for people who do, there's like these little things they can opt into and search for and all of that jazz, and they get rewarded with a different ending and all these different cutscenes and stuff. It's quite literally our first game we've ever made. Like when we first got into it was kind of a gamble. Like me and my partner were still at uni. Same with the twins, my two best friends. They were also at uni. And we kind of just got together and was just like, hey, what if we get an office in this like co-working space for 3 months and see what we can do? So we've learned so much. When Apollyon Studios was first forming, it was just myself, my partner, and my two best friends. We're the 4 co-founders. And the first month we all got together, we had no idea what we wanted to make. We knew we wanted to make it in Unreal Engine. None of us knew how to use it. We just wanted to use it. And every weekend for a month, we did a game jam in a different genre. The genres were like platformer for the first weekend, horror for the second, roguelike for the third, and RTS for the fourth weekend. And Ascending Inferno came from that first game jam, the platformer game jam, and we really liked it. We watched a lot of streamers like Ludwig and stuff on the side, and it was kind of around the period where he was playing Jump King a lot and Pogo Stuck, so it's just like, it would be cool if we could make something that like streamers and content creators and stuff could play. And so we're all based in Canberra. At the time when we started, we were all self-taught. The twins ended up getting formal study whilst we were making the game, so they were studying whilst deving. And me and my partner went the traditional uni route. I studied psychology, she studied commerce. And yeah, we kind of were chipping away at it for quite a while. We very thankfully got Screen Australia funding towards the polished stage of our game, which was really good. And like our team exploded then. I think at our peak for contractors, we had like, including us, 14 of us. So it was quite a lot of us, and we're all Canberra based as well. So it's like all local. It was really awesome. And until that point for the Screen Australia funding, I think we'd been working in the game for a year and a half, something like that. And we were all working like full-time jobs, studying, and then like very much go home at like 6-7 p.m, do a few hours of dev and kind of chip away at it because it's something we're really passionate about. So it would be about 2 years, 4 months or something total dev time from conception to out now in Steam. It came out pretty recently. It's less than a month old now, so October 28th-ish, I think. And yeah, it's still going strong. We're still doing like updates and everything, looking at community feedback and stuff, and really trying to cater it for our audience and all that jazz. It's been so overwhelming. Like Canberra's a pretty small place, so whenever we were getting like, I guess, public feedback and stuff, it was quite contained. And I very vividly remember the first public showcase event we did was PAX 2023. We were in PAX Rising, and we were just blown away from people coming up and playing the game and like having such a good positive reception. I think I very vividly remember turning to like some of the other devs and it's just like, wait, people actually like this. So it's like, it's such a surreal thing. And like since then, that's really motivated us, and we've got into other events and stuff. So this year we're at PAX Indie Showcase. 2023 we're also in South by Southwest. DreamHack Atlanta, one of the devs flew over for that as well. We also were in Malaysia for Level Up KL. Like, just it's been crazy. It's been a lot of fun seeing the frustration as you would typical for this kind of game, and then seeing people still sit there and like willingly suffer through it, and then like, yeah, the moment they like hit like a new height or like a new score or whatever, and they're like satisfied, you can like feel that as a someone just standing there watching them. It's really contagious. We've got one really big update in the works that is pretty exciting. I'm really excited for it. It's kind of a how much can I spoil? It's another game mode that should make it more accessible to those people who want to explore just the story and the levels and stuff without that, hardcore core like gameplay loop. So we're working on that. Should be out in a month or so, and then we've got a new trailer dropping soon, which is kind of our quote slash accolades trailer. Won't spoil too much, but we did get a quote from Bennett Foddy, the creator of the genre. So we're very excited for that to go live. So you can find that on YouTube when it's out.
Do you have a favorite caffeinated drink of choice to get you through those long hours?
Oh my goodness. There's so many caffeine drinks. There was a time, okay, super niche. I don't know if other states have this. We have a bubble tea place here in Canberra called Super Emoji. And for about 8 months or so, they did a collab with Red Bull, and they did like a mango coconut Red Bull slushy. And it was like, oh, so good. Yeah, man, that kept me up. So, like, that got me through some nights for sure. And then I bet you could probably chart that to when that stopped to like my productivity dipping for a little bit until a new thing came out. Yeah.